What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a comparison of both my Millennium Falcons. This is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon versus the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon. The Kessel Run Millennium Falcon is unfortunately not for sale anymore, but when it was, its set number was 75212. It had 1,414 pieces, ages 9 to 14, and was released with the rest of the Kessel Wave, which was a pretty good wave, to be honest. Versus the 2019 Millennium Falcon. The set number is 75257. It has 1,351 pieces, ages 9 and up, and was released in the year 2019. Overall, I'm really excited to jump into these sets. I can't wait to see which one wins, so let's dive into it. So, jumping right into this comparison, guys, this is basically what we're going to be using here. So, we are going to be taking a look at the figures, we're going to be taking a look at detail, playability, and replicating, which basically means how good of a job they did in terms of making it look like the real thing. So, let's start off with figures. Figures for the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon are definitely going to draw would have drawn some attention to this set when it was available. But you did get I don't even know. It's like I think it's Lando's Gonk droid. But you get him. You get a Kessel work droid. You get I can't remember his name. Let me know down in the comment section below what his name is. But he's kind of like the leader, or like the slave driver, I guess you could call, of Kessel. You get Kira in a newer outfit compared to the the Kessel Speeder set, and then you get a new version of Han, which is personally my favorite version of Han ever. And then you get a brand new Chewbacca, which though some people didn't like, I personally liked it. Please don't mind this on the background, it is pouring outside. But jumping into the 2019 Millennium Falcon figures, we do get another Chewbacca. Always nice to get another version of, one of him. We do get R2-D2. Man, I really hope that in the next coming years, they make a new version of R2-D2, because we've had this version for who knows how many years. And then here we have, it was the first set I believe he came in. And it was Dio. He's overall really, really cool. Some people didn't like him. I liked him in the film, but didn't really like him in Lego form. I don't think he has enough detail. We do get old Lando, which is really awesome. It's crazy because we do get young Lando in the Kessel set, but then we get old Lando in this set. But he's really awesome. I love his detail, and his hairpiece is really cool, so that's awesome. We do get Finn here, a new version of Finn. He's really cool and overall really awesome. We do get Bolio. He only lasted about 10 seconds in the film because his head got chopped off by Kylo Ren. Spoiler alert, of course. Hopefully all of you have seen Rise of Skywalker by now, 2 years after, almost 2 years. And then we get C-3PO here. Overall, really nice figures for both of these sets, though I'm pretty sure that I gotta go with these. I think that overall they were all brand new figures. Every single one of them were brand new figures, and that's kind of why I lean towards this. And we did get a new version of Chewbacca, which is really awesome. And with these figures, we got so many redos, R2-D2, Chewbacca, and C-3PO. There was only unless you count Dio as a figure, there was only 4 new characters, and I don't really count Dio as a figure, so only 3 new figures, which is kind of annoying. So let's write that on. There we go. We got Kessel has now got the fig section, the minifigure section. It won that section, but let's move on to detail. Moving on to detail, as you can see, this set is flooded with detail. You can see just how many pieces that they put into the the panels and everything, and overall really, really nice. There's quite a bit of dark red, which I think looks better on the Millennium Falcon, and there is a bit of dark tan. You can even see there's I don't even know what that's called. It's not lime green, but it's like a darkish, it's like almost like sand green, but not quite. But there is one of those pieces there. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else in the Millennium Falcon that has it, but it is a nice little addition. And then you can see there's quite a bit of dark tan. You can see that throughout the Falcon. But yeah, overall it's a nice, a lot of detail. You can see there's even some dark red put onto these front things here, and then there is even some dark tan, which overall is really, really cool. Moving on to the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. There is a lot of detail on this, but it's more just about, it's just really just white and blue. You can see there is, some dark gray and stuff like that, but it's more just dark blue and white on the outer. We'll move on to the inner side in a second, but the outer section, it's just kind of white and blue. So that's why right now, as of how far we've gone into the detail section, I'm more leaning towards that, but we'll have to see what the inside goes for. Now, before we go and jump into the inner sections of the Falcons for detail, I just want to say that I did do I did do both reviews of the set, so I did reviews for both of these Falcons, so definitely go check them out. They're like some of the first videos that I ever uploaded to this channel, so definitely go check them out. They're really cool. If you want like more in-depth on, let's say, the Kessel Falcon, or you want more in-depth on this Falcon, definitely go check out the reviews. They're really, really cool. Jumping into the inner layer of this Falcon here, you can see that is really, really open, which is pretty awesome, but you can see how much detail there was on the beds. Like, that's pretty awesome. I believe they used snot in that, but I'm not 100% sure. And then you can see the detail here in that little seating area. It's pretty nice. Wow. I love that chair so much. It is so detailed. I'm honestly kind of not sure because the seating area, like that little control panel was over there in that set, but now it's up front here and it was on the side there. I don't know what you're doing, Lego. But yeah, as you can see, tons and tons of detail, lots of kind of, there's a lot of dark gray and light gray. You definitely need that for Star Wars, but, you can see there's a pretty cool sticker on the hyperdrive there, and just really adds that extra cool thing. And there even is a secret compartment that we'll move on to when we reach the function side or playability. But overall, it's really nice. Lot of inner detail. And overall, moving on to the inner side, the inner core of the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, you can see it's not really that open, which is kind of unfortunate, but you can see there are like three main sections. The first section that we're going to check out is the bar and bed section. Now, I do like that bed. It's pretty cool. I did show more about that in my review of this set, so definitely go check that out. But there is this bar here, which I think is pretty cool because we do see that bar. I believe we see that bar in the movie, but I did see like a tour of the Falcon by Donald Glover, and he showed the bar, which, and I'm glad they put that in because it's pretty cool. You can see there is some sections here. There is some like things for smuggling, like if you're like carrying, cool waxium and stuff like that, you can put it in those containers. This section here, yeah, not so much. Sorry that there's so much dust. I got the set a while ago, so there's quite a bit of dust. But you can see not much open space or detail in here. But over here, quite a bit of detail, and pretty nice. Overall really nice seating area. And then we got that, sorry, I'm just trying to move the tripod and the camera. You can see there, you got that seating area again, but they decided not to do anything with the chair, which is kind of lazy. But overall, I personally think that there's more detail in terms of everything on this side than there is on this. Now, a lot of people I know are going to disagree with that, but I really do think that this set has more detail compared to this one. So the 2019 Millennium Falcon is going to win this round. Moving on to my favorite part, and that is functionality or playability. Now, there is a little bit of a kitchen here. Now, when I watched the Oliver City's David Holm, when he did his review, when he came out with his review of this set back in the fall of 2019, there was, she said, well, maybe Lando's gonna become a chef. But, that wasn't the case, of course, in the movie. But it was still pretty cool to have a little kitchen here, just getting closer. It was really cool to have a little kitchen here. I thought that was really awesome. So yeah, that is pretty cool and overall a really nice feature. Another really cool feature about this Falcon is that there is a secret compartment, so you can pretty much smuggle anybody you want, or whether it's a figure like a character or like some goods or anything. You're more than welcome to smuggle anything in there, so that's really cool. Moving on here to the beds, there have been a lot of detail put into these. I really like them overall. They're really cool. It is right next to the hyperdrive, so if I just put a figure on, We're just going to use Bolio again. Here you can see that it is a pretty nice bed and overall works really, really well. Moving on to the front section here, as you can see, there's a ton of detail. There is 3 seats here, and then we've got this little game area, which is pretty cool. We do also have this little seat here, which is extremely detailed and really awesome, so you can play with that. So overall, the front section is really nicely detailed, and a lot of functionality and playability. The last functionality of this set is the basically what every single Falcon has, and that is like this little turret thing where you can put the figures in and shoot at whatever enemy you're at. I'm not really going to talk about this because everybody has seen this so many times. But yeah, you can just basically, this one doesn't actually have as much detail as that one in, the seating doesn't have as much detail as that one does. We'll move on to that one in a second. But yeah, overall it's pretty cool, and overall really nice. So this Falcon had a lot of detail into it, and it might actually win, but let's move on to this Falcon's detailing. So, jumping right in, you can see that there is quite a bit of things in here. Start off, you can have it so that basically Lando is maybe smuggling some things. I don't know exactly what's in here. There's a few things. There is some guns, and then there is a bunch of binoculars, I think. But yeah, there's a couple things in there. You can store some things, so that's pretty cool. And then over here we have this little bar area with a a bed, so you want to let Chewie, have a little nap or anything, you're more than welcome to. And then we have this little bar here, which is pretty awesome. So overall, a lot of functionality and a lot of playability here. And then right over here, we have the main seating area, basically where you can play. We also have this seating, this little, not cockpit, but this little control area that we have seen in a few movies of Star Wars. But let's move on to probably the most functional and the most playful part of this set. So if we take a look at inside, there is a pretty nice interior here. And overall it's really cool. You could put some coaxium or a hologram projector there. You have to lie down the figure, unfortunately, so you can't sit them up. You have to make them lie down, and then you can close it up there. But overall it's really nice. Pretty cool escape pod, and a very nice addition to this set here. So overall, they are both really, really amazing. I also forgot to show you basically this little hatch here. It's just the same old hatch that you have that's just like this set. But overall, they're really, both of them are really, really awesome. But I think that ultimately, this guy is gonna have to take it in terms of functionality, whereas this whole space here is closed off. You do have this escape pod here, which is going to be awesome for 7-8-year-olds or 9-year-olds, but it says 9 and up, but you could get your kids this if you wanted to, but it's it's a really nice functionality. You do have a lot more seating area, which is awesome, and you have you have a bar, you have a bed, you have a smuggling area. It's just a lot more functionality and a lot more things put into it, and I said this set probably focused more on detail rather than functionality. But overall, they're both really amazing, but I think this guy is going to have to take the functionality or playability section. Jumping into the replicating stage of this comparison, basically what that means is how good LEGO did of a job in terms of making it look like the real thing. So taking a look at this picture here, you can see it looks worn down, it looks beaten up, it's been through a lot. Of course, this is an inaccurate picture because of that antenna there. This picture is from the Last Jedi, I believe. The Last Jedi. But overall, it looks beaten down, it's worn out, and it's been through a lot, and they did a pretty dang good job of doing that. You can see that they are bigger, and they kind of do wrap around and make it look like it's kind of like an oval, and then it comes and it just stops here, and that's what I really like. And that's what they didn't unfortunately do with the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. But they did a pretty good job, and overall it looks really good. So I think that overall this looks really nice. Jumping into the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, you can see here that though it isn't exactly accurate in terms of the blue, it's still a pretty good job, and they did even try to do, that circle around. And overall, I think, taking a look at it, I think it looks pretty accurate. and overall it looks really nice. And you can see there even is like a bit of a gap, like it kind of has this own circle there and then that extra part. And I think that's kind of what they tried to do there, which I think has looked really nice. And they even did an extra color, like they changed the color of the Falcon, and they made it white so that it would look more accurate to the actual Falcon, which I think looks really nice. And overall, you know, I like it, and you can see that you can sit it down like it does in the actual movie, which, you know, I think is really nice, and I think that this is probably why this is going to win this section. So the grand winner then is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. If I just grab the sheet here, you can see that this one here, it had three good ones. This one only had one, and that was with details. So this one definitely won. So the grand winner is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. And overall, I think this deserves the win, though a lot of people are going to probably hate this set. I personally love it. You know, I really like it, and I'm never going to sell this or anything. It's a jewel in my collection, and I want to keep that jewel, and just look at it because it's just so amazing. But let me know what you thought of this. Do you agree, or do you absolutely hate me now after this video and are gonna be like, I'm leaving? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss a video when I upload, and make sure to hit that bell icon so you get my notifications when I upload a video. But I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.